Hey Boulevard Club, welcome to our tennis-specific warm-up. Jen and I are going to take you through a warm-up that'll help you get your body ready for when you do the Fit in 15 challenge. You should do it anytime before you play. Make sure your body's ready to perform at its best. Let's start with a physical warm-up. First is getting your body active. You can do this in your basement right now or you're at home. Jen's doing some jogging in the spot. She's mixing in some heel lifts. She can do other variations. She can do some jumping jacks. That helps get the upper body warmed up as well.
Woo.
She can do some quick feet once she's getting a little warmed up. And she get work a little agility as well. She can some bum kicks, get her heels going up to her bum. Look at that. See how she snaps it up quickly and then snaps it down? That's really important for your running technique. She can even incorporate a little high knee. So now she's going to drive her knee up to her chest. Notice how she drives her leg down quickly. It's really important for your speed.
Paul, should I be afraid here?
You don't need to be afraid. Be
ready. Are you going to kill me on this or
what? Be ready. You're going to be ready to rock.
We flip rolls.
So right now we're about a minute and a half. You should do this or some variation of it until you feel a light sweat. Until you feel that light sweat, you're not really ready to work out. Excellent, Jen. How you feeling? You getting warm?
I feel awesome.
Awesome. Now let's get Jen down on the mat. We're going to get her do some cat-cows. Again, this is really important. As she does this, something we really lose is that thoracic flexibility as we age. So she's going to really pull up through the center of her back, pushing down through her palms, and then she's going to really feel the center of her body sink in and her upper body lift up. She's going to do this about 5 times and really activate that spine. This is something we lose. Certainly I know that as we age. We've got to really make sure we work this every time before we work out.
Hey, Paul, did I just say that I'm aging? Are you
I'm aging. You're definitely not. Look at that flexibility. You're definitely not aging. Almost got myself into trouble there.
I got to keep you honest, my friend.
Next thing Jen's going to do is she's going to thread the needle. So she's going to reach up and really work on her thoracic. And look at her range of motion here. Her shoulders are over top of each other. Then she's going to thread the needle as she breathes out and reach all the way across her body. Working on opening up this flexibility will really help you with your tennis and improve your serve as well as your ground strokes.
Ooh, I'm tight on this left side, Paul.
Most tennis players are because we decelerate to that hip, so it gets really tight. So opening up will really help a lot, especially with people turning backhands. Just do 4 on each side. Make sure we do both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Really good, Jen.
Ooh.
Great range of motion. Much better than my range of motion. She's obviously much younger than I am.
Yeah, oh, that's a back pedal if I ever saw one, Paul. Love it.
All right, moving on here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on warming up our lower body. So Jen's going to get up off the mat, and we're going to work on just some straight lunges. Again, a couple things to watch. When you watch Jen's lunge, if you watch her knee, it's staying in line with her ankle. That's really important. Often people's knee goes too far forward and puts a lot of pressure on the kneecap. So if you watch her here as she steps, these two are in line. Okay, so it's a really important technique. Make sure you take a nice big step so you can keep that knee over the ankle. Once that's done, now what we'll do is we'll work on some side lunges. This is really important for the adductors. Again, if we watch Jen, go ahead, Jen. Here she goes, keeping the outside leg nice and straight.
Oh yeah, I feel my adductor there, my inner thighs.
And it's really neglected in tennis players, and it's one of the most common injuries we get.
When I rehab people, I see this all the time coming off court, and I say, did you warm up? And my client says, I didn't have time.
2 most important parts of any workout, the warm-up and the recovery. That's what allows us to keep playing. If we don't do those things, we're not doing ourselves any favor. That's amazing, Jen.
Love this.
Perfect. So, Jen, do you want to do a little...
Absolutely, okay. For sure. A couple other things. Paul, I'm going to look at you to jump in. Let's go. So you're going to start at the back of your mat, Paul. Come all the way to the back. Take a big breath in, reach up. So as you exhale, let's just fold over your thighs. Walk yourself out into a high plank position. Crawl all the way out. High plank. Now from here, step your right foot to the outside of your right pinky toe, and then open your right arm up. Little easy twist. Yeah. We're going to try to straighten this left leg. Do you feel this hip flexor stretch?
Oh, now it's stretching out.
Amazing. Try to scissor that right knee in. Now step your right leg back. Simple, simple. Left foot steps forward. Right palm anchors down. Peel and open left shoulder. Press into your right palm. Really get some length, reaching to the fingertips. Can you feel that right side there, Paul?
Big time, that hip
Zip
flexor.
up your right leg, guys. And then take your left hand down. And then take the left foot back and then crawl all the way back to a fold. All the way back. We're going to add on, guys. Roll it up. Good. Inhale one more time. A little add on. Exhale, fold. Come all the way forward. Bend. Crawl out. Hold this high plank. Now, same thing. Step right foot forward outside of your pinky. Open your right arm. Now, from here, can you thread the needle? Right arm comes under left armpit. Yes. Inhale. Open up. So we're a little bit more active now, guys. We're quite a bit further along. Exhale, 2. In your warm-up one more time. So try not to limit yourself to the amount of numbers. One more time, Paul. And then plant your right palm down. Step your right foot back, left foot comes forward. You got it, good. Left palm is down, right arm opens up. Oh yeah. Thread the needle underneath left forearm. So you guys can do as many repetitions as your body needs. Every time we hit the mat or hit the court, our body probably needs something a little bit different. One more, inhale, exhale, and then find the mat with your left hand, step your left leg up. Now tap your knees to the floor. Last little one for hips here, guys. You're gonna step your right foot forward, low lunge. So again, Paul mentioned earlier, stacking your knee on top of your ankle bone. Nice and athletic. Paul's gonna drive his arms up. So this is an active low lunge. From here, notice how Paul's shoulders are stacked on top of her hips. Okay, from here, can you curl your tailbone under?
Ooh, yeah, there's a hip flexor.
Okay, so your psoas muscles, guys, starts on your bottom rib, your hip flexor. It crosses on top of and lands and inserts on your femur. We want to squeeze your left bum cheek, and that should open that hip flexor a little bit more. Last
Big
one.
time.
Beautiful job, Paul. Excellent work. What we do to the right side, we want to do to the left. Come on forward. Yep. Doesn't have to be sexy, nothing fancy, but I want you to drive your arms up with intention. You're prepping to play. You're getting competitive. You're getting your head in that headspace, right? Curl your tailbone under. So we don't static stretch like this, guys, until we do that little dynamic warm-up that Paul took me through earlier. We want to make sure that you have oxygenated blood going to the muscles, because your muscles are like little myofibrils. They need that heat so that we can work on length without injuring our body. Take one more inhale, Paul. Fill up. As you exhale, empty your ribs. Squeeze your right bum cheek a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
See, I wanted out. I was quitting.
All right, so from here, come on forward. Frame that front foot. Step both legs back, high plank to finish. And walk your hands back to the back of your mat. And then slowly roll yourself all the way up. Are you ready to play?
Amazing. One last thing for you tennis players. You can't neglect our shoulders. So find a flat surface. Start at 90 degrees. Reach all the way up above your head, keeping your shoulder blades touched to the glass or the wall, and bring it all the way down. Just do this 3 or 4 times until you really feel everything's activated. Once you've done that, then you can just do your rotations. The trick here is when you do these, make sure you're keeping your shoulders down. A lot of people go too far and their shoulders lift up, so just do it to a range where your shoulders stay nice and flat against the glass. All right, everybody, kill these warm-ups so you're ready to play on the courts. We'll see you on the courts soon, hopefully.
And we'll see you in Fit in 15 next week. Thanks, Paul. You rock.